Fishermen say they are still suffering losses from last year's big oil spill, but BP today released a report saying that the Gulf's economy is strong, fisheries have recovered, and it believes payouts for future losses should be reduced. Monica Hernandez tells us how fishermen are reacting.
Look at this crab. See, you got a little hole there.
Bruce Guerra has been a crab fisherman in Yscloskey for 25 years, and he's never seen anything like this.
I guess where he was, you know, he probably was in oil. See how this is all black?
Guerra says crabs started coming up with holes in them if they were still alive after the BP spill. Many of the crabbers here say their post-oil spill catch is down 75%.
After they closed it and then reopened the area that we was fishing in, the crabs was there, and this year the crabs ain't there.
But in this document released today, BP says the Gulf recovered from the spill at the end of 2010 and its economy is still going strong. It also says it sees no reason that anyone would have a future loss from the spill, with very few exceptions.
I'm finding about 30% live and about 70% dead. This is all the dead ones here.
The only exception would apply to oyster harvesters like Ryan Guerra, but there's a catch. To get a payout for future losses, BP argues oyster harvesters should have to prove their beds were destroyed by oil from the spill, not from the state's freshwater diversion afterward.
Since the beginning, I didn't get paid right. And I told them, they keep on telling me go do an interim and that. We're doing another interim. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fighting with them.
And while BP argues victims of the spill, with the exception of oystermen, should no longer get payouts for anticipated future losses, those in the fishing industry say it could take years to fully realize the spill's effects.
The problem with the tuna are that right when they use the dispersants, that's when those fish come down to the Gulf to reproduce and spawn. It takes a tuna 5 to 15 years to mature. So although we may have fish now, we may not have them in 5 to 15 years.
Meanwhile, those in the crabbing industry are also worried about the future because this year, many crabs had no eggs.
I see a long-term, where it's going to be a long-term because it's showing it this year already.
But BP believes otherwise, while those like Guerra are left to wonder what's next. Monica Hernandez, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
The changes BP recommends have not been finalized. The Gulf Coast Claims Facility run by Ken Feinberg would have to approve them first. By the way, BP says if any oil spill victim doesn't agree with the final payment method, they can file for an interim payment instead. And no surprises here. In a WWLTV Facebook poll, we asked if BP should be allowed to stop making future oil spill damage claim payments, and an overwhelming 93% of voters said no. 4% said yes. The others were undecided. You can still enter your vote. Just log on to WWLTV's Facebook.